Here's Teague to the inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Teague. Teague's got his third assist on the night. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break. Well, the league's so focused on creating parity with the luxury tax and revenue sharing, but I think the max contract limits encourage stars to team up. If you allow the true superstars to command a larger share of the cap, I think they'd be more likely to spread out.
New players in now for the East. Then for the Raptors, Steamsma checked in for Johnson. And it's Hayes in for Patrick Patterson.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Lowry setting the pick for Williams. Here's Steamsma, covered by Anthony, and he gets the bucket.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Well, when you talk, Clark, about superstar contracts, it's estimated that LeBron James is worth 4 times more than he makes in player salary.
I don't find that hard to believe. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in all of sports when you think about the magnitude of his celebrity. But you don't need to increase max salaries to that level. Right now, vets are limited to about 1/3 of the cap. If you boosted it to 40 or 50%, I think most star players would look for their own teams to carry.
Lowry dishes to Korver. He kicks it to Carmelo. From 13, and the shot is good.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots. You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lowry kicks to Korver. Here's Anthony. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Lowry drives in. Here's Hayes. Wall grabs the board. Well, guys, the D-League, a test bed for ideas that might, make their way to the NBA. And one thing we've seen there is a mission to get games down to 2 hours in length. They really want to shorten the length of these games.
Well, they've banned consecutive timeouts. They've reduced their number overall. You know, the idea is to hold viewers' attention and provide time certainty for the broadcasters.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're ahead by 29. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. And the East All-Stars making a change here. James is checked in. Then for the Raptors, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Hayes. Johnson comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Vasquez in for Lou Williams. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. LeBron's got 59 points.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Now Vasquez. He feeds it to Lowry. To the paint, here's Steamsma. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the East All-Stars.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for LeBron. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised. Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
James left side. And they double up James. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the Raptors making a change here. DeRozan's checked in.
Raptors substitution.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And here's James outside. Rebound by Vasquez. And Toronto has possession. DeRozan passes to Johnson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeBron, good.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Johnson dishes to DeRozan. Tries from 16. That's good on the jump shot.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
James against Johnson. James outside. From deep three-point range. So it's the East All-Stars winning. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
And here's Lowry after LeBron James hitting the 3. No good from Ross.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
James with the bucket.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
East All-Stars on defense. 6-point game. Out to DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Passes to Ross. A floater. Here's Valanciunas. That's good.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now here's Wall. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Wall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so here's Toronto. Outside Lowry. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. DeRozan, it's good from about 19 feet. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
James wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Now here is Lowry to the wing on the left. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Elbow shot. Again, Toronto. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 6-point lead. That shot wide open. 6 points for John Wall.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
There's the screen. Ross with it. He's picked up by James. Ross kicks to DeRozan. Outside for Lowry. Launches it. Shot is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. James outside. Offensive rebound. Tries again. No good at the rim.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lowry against Lowry. 14 feet away. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Wall, that's good.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. Somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Raptors trail by 12. Outside Lowry. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Lowry passes to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got 5 now.
And he knocks down a 3 of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal, coming right back with a 3 of his own there.
Now Lowry following the three-point attempt by John Wall. Ross with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Now the East All-Stars with it. 9-point game. And he gets the bucket. And 12 points for Wall.
By the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And here's Lowry following the three-pointer by John Wall. Here's Ross. The rebound by Gasol.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
It's deflected. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Anthony. James has a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. James has got 11. Raptors trail by 14. Outside Lowry. DeRozan a screen on Lowry. Lowry with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Gasol with the steal. And here's James outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. Dishes it to Hansbrough. The feed now to Ross. Outside Lowry. Ross kicks to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. Uses the glass to drop it in. He has 7.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
And that one's good by LeBron.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
Now Lowry. Hansbrough setting the pick for Lowry. Inside. Gasol with the steal. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
So for Toronto right now, Vasquez out there with Williams. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Johnson. And it's Patterson in at the power forward.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And here's Vasquez following Paul Millsap's 3. Second shot opportunity.
Out of bounds. Still East All-Stars ball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 12.
Here's Teague. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Butler from outside. That's good. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.